Dig what out of your lunch bucket?
What?
You're gonna dig something out of your lunch bucket.
Yeah.
You have a lunch pail?
Yeah, it's like a little some side cooler thing,
I missed the old style lunch pails.
like the
Yep.
steel
The
ones or the
half
plastic.
moon. No, remember the ones that used to go like this, like Fred Flintstone. They used to look like a sideways mailbox.
Yeah, had the thermos up inside of it.
Right on.
Yeah. No,
All
I
right.
bought
Go ahead,
this.
I'm sorry.
I don't know if you can see it. I'm kind of leery of this though. It's
Oh man, it's delicious.
Is it? But it's like it's French onion dip, but it's not cold. It was on the shelf.
Really?
Yeah, all of them are like that. It's delicious.
So
All right.
it must not have sour cream in it then.
No.
Like I'm used to like the sour cream chip dips.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me say hello to everybody, because now that's kind of, to be rude of us not to, right?
Exactly.
That's right. we gotta acknowledge your truthful fans.
My people.
Your faithful fans.
And they are. This is what's cool. This is why I love doing live streams. And then the same people that watch my videos too. So, because I did a video the other day.
Well, who was first tonight?
That would be none other than, hey everybody, what's up? That'd be none other than P2E.
I knew that they would be first. I just had a feeling.
Just saying, it's Friday. P2E's here. And Miss Gunpowder View, who's in the on the panel with us, is here too. Ba means no.
Means no.
What's up, Ba? Shalisa Shell popped in to say hi. She's not going to be with us tonight. She's not feeling too well, so we're going to wish her well. Hope she feels better. And obviously health is, Craig Dwell, there he is. What's up, brother? Love that friggin' video you did. And you know what, brother? By the way, I meant to comment on it, and I didn't, but I should have. I love when you do long. I watch videos all the time, so I don't care if they're short, long, whatever. But I love when you do your long ones too. I just think that's awesome. I hope things are well. Oily's Humble Home, a.k.a.
Hey, Oily.
The Oily Prepper. How are you, sweetheart? Good to see you. And none other than the G-Trapper himself.
What's up, G-Trapper?
I hope everybody's doing well. I have no idea where everybody is tonight. It's Friday and it's the summertime, so I don't. You know what I mean? It's tough.
Right.
Although
the past couple nights haven't felt like summer here, man. We've been down in the 50s. It feels nice, man. I like it.
Yeah. It was 58 or 59 degrees here the other night. It was cool. I liked it.
Turn the fan on.
But it's, what do you call it right now? It's frickin' sticky.
Well, right. Yeah, right. It was like 80. It was like 88 today here. 86, 88.
It's supposed to be like 90 here all weekend, I think.
But it's been nice at night. I love that. I love it nighttime when it gets down into the 40s, 50s.
This is great. We're coming into my favorite time of the year. September 1st on.
Yeah.
Yeah. To
I've always been like an early October guy myself. I like the first couple weeks of October. Probably
I love autumn. I love fall. And of course, you guys all know I love the winter. So, G-Trap is hello back to you, by the way. Just because I know you can't read the outside chat.
A little information. Cool. A little information for everybody. If they're not sub to I don't remember if it was Pop's Quest or Coda Boy. One of those two. I don't know. I think it was Coda Boy. I don't know if you're not sub, but he put a video out yesterday or day before or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good information. I'll just tell you what's in the video because basically federal ammunitions.
Yep.
They're now selling direct off their website.
Really?
So they're basically skipping out the middleman.
Ron T. Sawyer, how the hell are you?
I think a lot of that might have to do with Walmart's decision not to carry the 9mm and the 2.26 and stuff, or 5.56 and 2.23.
Yeah, they're not carrying any rifle.
Right. And Federal
But
and Walmart,
well, I shouldn't say that. You can go.
Well, Walmart had an exclusive deal with Federal to sell that Federal, like the red box stuff.
Okay, because I was going to say you can buy Winchester 30-30 shit.
Well, yeah, you can buy hunting stuff there. You just can't buy any. You can't buy pistol ammo,
Right?
or 5.56 2.23.
Right.
And
Which
I don't know if I told you this before, but I went to buy. I was at a Walmart the other day, and they had like one box of 7.62 by 54R, like for the Mosin.
Oh yes.
And I was like, oh yeah, give me that. You know, they have one box of it just sitting there. And when he went to ring it up, the cash register said prohibited sale. And he's like, I'm not allowed to sell this to you. So I asked for the manager. I was like, okay, get a manager over here then. Let's find out. And they're like, oh, it's prohibited sale. They won't let us sell it. I'm like, why?
Why is it in your showcase then?
Yeah. Why is it in your box? Yeah. Why is it in the thing? And they couldn't give me a direct answer. So I don't know why that's a prohibited round. Maybe because it's actually the only round that was like, you know, for a rifle that actually was in a war. Maybe, hell, I don't know.
Right. Well, things are getting a little weird. Anywho, and we can go back to the guns thing for just a minute. But
Yeah,
I was just informed. I'm a little slow. Okay, with it in the times. So, hello, guns girl. And so, apparently, they have these little dolls. They're like this big. They're called LOL dolls.
These are the ones when you get them wet, they have like lingerie on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does some shit.
So I go, the little girl next door, she's 5. She plays with it. When I was growing up, I was that young. We had G.I. Joe dolls. He didn't have a penis. What's her name? Didn't have a JJ.
Barbie.
Bobby.
She had boobs, but she didn't have no nipples.
Right. Ken wasn't even ripped. You know what I mean? I mean, Jesus. I can't buy friggin' ammo at a Walmart, but that same store, the same fucking Walmart that you can't buy. This is where I was going to tie it in. The same store that you can't buy certain ammo at. You can get a doll for a 3-year-old to 5-year-old to whatever, whatever that age bracket is.
Well, it's why, because ammo's bad for pedophiles, but those little dolls are good for pedophiles.
Oh, okay. I was just checking. I want to know how all that stuff happens.
One's bad for pedophiles, the other's okay for pedophiles. So,
but it's terrible. And
there was a troll doll, like the troll movie. There's a movie with about the trolls, like when we were kids, they had the hair. And you'd like,
oh my gosh,
on top of your pencil. It'd be on top of your pencil, and you.
Oh, you mean hair like Gunpowder Beauties? That kind of hair? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, like blue hair and stuff. Yeah. Well, I think Dish used to keep some troll dolls, but there's like a new generation of trolls, and they made a movie, and they made 2 movies, and one's called like Trolls World Tour or something, and there's a little troll doll. One. Yeah, there's a little doll. They finally did take it off the shelf, but it's a talking one, and she's got a button on her belly, and she says different things and stuff like that. But there's also a button that some lady was showing. There's a button between her legs, like
yes.
And when you push that, she giggles and goes, "Oh,
like she's having an orgasm."
Yeah, but Walmart finally did announce that they took it off the shelves.
Oh, okay. So they announced it. It's just dumb. I'm sorry. I just can't deal with it. I can't say own them anymore in public, but yet you can have these dolls for sale on the shelf. Anyways, yeah, that's not even close to being funny. Sorry.
No, it's not funny at all. I mean, I always want to give people the benefit of doubt, but damn, that seems like it's just like, what they call it when you indoctrination and just, it's when they're getting you when they get you used to something by doing it over and over again. What's that called? Shit. They talk about it all. They talk about it every time they blame a video game for gun violence.
Right. Oh, I don't know. I have no. It's just pissing me off, to be honest with you.
And 2A people.
Do we just lose Steve? Or do we lose me?
To blame video games. Desensifying. I lost it for a second there. There's a lot of people out there in the 2A community that are pretty quick to blame video games and stuff like that. And you know what? The same premise of video games we had 30 years ago when I played video games. You kill the bad guy, shoot him, but it's just more graphic now and better, better quality. You're still shooting bad guys. It's just this now you get to see blood and see their head explode. Back then they just would disappear when you shot them.
Right. It's kind of like back in the day we used to play Cowboys and Indians. Good luck playing that today. You know what I mean?
Cowboys, indigenous people.
Yeah, I'll never understand it. But what are you gonna do?
We really never played Cowboys and Indians.
We did. We should tie people up to telephone poles, all of it.
We played war a lot. We did war. We really never did Cowboys and Indians. We all had the plastic M16 with the rotating thing that when you pulled the trigger went brr, brr, brr. Remember those?
Yeah.
A little speaker on it and stuff. We all had a bunch of those. We had the cheap ass plastic army helmet. And we all wore our dad's or our uncle's old leftover fatigues that they brought home from Vietnam and stuff. Yeah.
Yep. Hey, Guns Girl, do me a favor, will you? Will you PM me on Facebook? I can't find you for some reason. Spies was cool. We did that. We played a lot of flashlight tag and hide and go seek too, but Spies.
Oh yeah. And
I'm still into that shit. I love the espionage shit. Like the what do you call it there? What's his name there? The Bourne Identities.
Oh, Jason.
Those are the best. I love those type movies. Those are the best.
Yeah, we used to play the flashlight tag.
Yeah.
I mean, I grew up out in the country, and we had 16 acres, and 8 of it was woods.
Right.
Way back behind the house. So we had, forts built, tree houses, and all kinds of stuff. We basically ruined our woods for my dad for hunting. I mean, that's why we lived out there. My dad bought that land build a house and then have enough woods to, deer hunt on if he wanted to or whatever. And we ruined those woods for hunting for him basically because it had so many paths and forts and tree houses, and stuff like that throughout the woods from all me and the neighbor kids growing up. Wouldn't trade it for the world, man. Wouldn't trade it for.
Hey, Oily, looking. I just sent you a thing on Facebook. Hey, Gunpowder, that sucks.
Gunpowder, she out of here now?
She dropped out, and she's having a problem with her phone was frigging up now. Her Wi-Fi is. So that kind of sucks. I've been there, done that. That's for sure.
Yeah.
This is you better start slowing down. This is gonna be a sucky chat once you leave.
I still got 20 minutes or about 20 minutes or so. I could probably stretch it out to.
What's going on there, Mr. Big Glock Daddy?
I seen a post from him today.
Yeah, why don't I get his posts anymore? I'm getting kind of pissed off about that.
He was a little upset that he had to send back a firearm.
On Facebook or
Yeah,
YouTube?
It was on Facebook.
I'm friends with him.
Yeah, he was upset that he had to send his Ruger back.
I have a star next to his name.
That's kind of rare.
I don't get it. I don't get it. Shipping a faulty brand new pistol back to the manufacturer was not on my list of things to do today.
Yeah. Although.
All right, Oily.
Although, Ruger's always had a good name and everything. But with those small, I think it was an LCP he was talking about. Those small pocket pistols, man, there a lot of them, no matter what brand they are, a lot of them can be finicky when you get that small.
Yeah. Guns Girl, you still out here? Johnny, I sent you a link. I texted you. Johnny the MI Woods joins us tonight, ladies and gentlemen. How are you, Johnny? Good to see you. I did send you a link, and I sent you a text. So I don't know if you're camping, but all right,
yeah,
Jeep.
I carried
We're not going nowhere. You what?
For years. I said I carried a car PM9 for years. It was a great gun.
Oh, did you?
Then I had a car CW9 was a piece of junk.
I just saw a video. Was it your video, Brandon, about the cars? Okay, guys, I know I'm from Massachusetts. It wasn't car as in something you drive.
It's actually car. It's KAHR.
It's actually car. KAHR.
Named it must be from car.
Right. All right. Gerald B. I'm here, Mikey, but just hurting too much to type. What did you do? Fall out of a fucking tree stand? Good to see you, Gerald B. Hope things are well. Sorry about the other night. Gerald B and his wife were nice enough to call me the other night and see if we can, hook up. They don't live very far from where I stay at the hotel. And so you guys know, I've told you this before, we met a few times. I didn't get to Bangor till 10:15 Tuesday night. Wasn't fun, but yeah. So hey, let me do this. I want to show you guys. How do I? So Gear Gryden, I know he'll hear about it anyways, because Gear, it doesn't have a name on it. Gear asked me, I did a video the other day, last weekend. And no, fell out of a chair. I was standing on work on my SUV. Jackass, are you all right? I hope you're all right. Did Johnny the MI Woodsman hear me when I told him he has a link in his what do you call it? So it doesn't say a name on it. However, this is the camera I got. I got it on Father's Day, actually.
Oh, that's what I got. It's a Sony.
Is it? What does it say? Down the bottom, it says model HDV, digital HD video camera recorder. That's all it says.
It doesn't say anything on the top.
Made in China.
Oh, it's made in China.
Yeah. But so I'm getting used to it. I'm trying to learn it. But I like it. you know, it's like the regular thing with the flip. It doesn't say it from here; it's just from the inside. But I like it.
think it might be a sample. What is
You
it?
know.
Sony Handycam. I think it's a Sony Handycam is what I have. It looks identical to that, but mine's white.
Where'd he go? There he is. I'm like, fuck, he's here now. He's
Yeah.
gone. I'm like, you can't be fucking doing that to fucking Big John. He'll kill you. I just thought I'd let you know. I thought about you today. Left shoulder hurts like hell tonight. Hey, little 420 will help that, bro. I was on 95 in Maine, and unfortunately, this particular truck that I was driving, I'm governed at 63. The speed limit's 70. This friggin' big ass fucking Ford Dually goes by me, hauling and one of those Montana fifth wheel fucking $60,000 trailers, right? And where are license plates from? Montana.
Michigan. No, Montana.
Yeah. It's good to see you,
Okay.
Johnny. How you been? Johnny, you got audio? Nope. You just put yourself on mute.
Unmute. Yeah, curious.
He'll get it. I wish I could unmute them from here. There you go. There you go, Johnny. Yeah, so I thought about you today. And I know you're not in Montana, but I just thought about you because when you said you used to live way up in the so.
Yeah, it was a crazy day.
So what have you been up to?
Working on my house.
Yep.
Yeah, just the last 5-6 days, man, just nonstop from the time I get up till freaking past dark.
I wish I could drive out there and help you, Johnny. I wish you only lived like 5-6 hours. If you live 5-6 hours away, I'd drive out there and help you.
Yeah, I realize that. It's just
you know.
I got it ready to move in now.
Good.
You know, I got still repairs to do, but I can do that stuff after I'm there, you know. All I got to do now is put a new well pump motor on because the pump's burned up.
Yep.
But other than that, everything else is done. I got the power on and everything the other day.
That shouldn't be that bad, though. Did it seize?
Yeah, it's a shallow well. It's above ground, so it's just a motor on a bladder.
Right.
You know,
in
a pump house.
No, I know. I got you. I know what they are. Yep.
So,
well, that's good. I'm so happy for you. It's like, Ohio, do you know about this, by the way?
What's that?
Go ahead, Johnny.
I got my. I'm able to finally move back home after 11 years and got the place I was raised in, my mom and dad's place. So it's another 150 miles north of here, but it's God's country up there, man. It's actual up north. It's pretty cool. Pretty stoked, man. At least I had a good neighbor, had plenty of water, and he had one of them lift pump wells with a hose on it. And I just loaded 5-gallon pails and bought some 5-gallon pails to hardware and hauled water all week so I could clean and flush the toilets at least, you know. And so I had all the water I needed, which was awful cool of them. Good neighbors. I got to meet everybody because none of them were there the last time I was in the neighborhood.
Right.
But
That's sweet.
yeah, it worked out good, man.
I would love to go up. I'd love to be able to go back to where I grew up, but it's not there anymore. I mean, the house is there, but the property that my dad owned.
Yeah.
When my mom and dad divorced when I was in high school, they sold the house, and whoever bought it with the land and everything, they divided that land up. And
I hate that.
there's a bunch of houses around it now.
Yeah, this all what it was, but
We're here,
I mean,
Roy. We ain't going nowhere.
it's a housing like project, or not project, but a housing complex now. It's like you go past, like you pull in the driveway, like there's a road there now where the driveway used to be.
Yeah.
And because we live way off the road, so there's like 4 houses in front of where my house sat, and then what used to be our driveway is now a road that goes up to my old house where I grew up. And there's a driveway off of that road that goes to the house, and then it turns and goes around. And behind it is like 40 houses back there.
Oh, that's cool.
No, it's not cool.
No, you know what I mean.
It's not.
yep.
Big Glock Daddy says, there you go right there. Ruger LCP2, special edition, pink and aluminum. Bought it for the wife. As a carry. Gun was either made late on a Friday or early on a Monday by a hungover drunk.
Yeah. Yeah, them 380s and stuff like that, 32s, 25s, 22s. And when it comes to pistols, sometimes they're finicky.
Yeah. Jezzo, I'm sorry to hear that you took that nasty fall, bro. Yeah, so this is good. We got two of our good friends got places, you know. You got P2E got his place going. Johnny's getting his place going. My wife loves fishing all of a sudden. She likes to go white perch fishing.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Hey, Scotsman, what's up, kid? How you doing? Yeah. It was kind of funny, Johnny. She was way up in Maine, central Maine, and with the girls for a week. And she was like, "Oh, I'm going fishing." I go, "You doing what?" I said, I've known you since we were 15 years old. We've been together for 17 years, 18 years. I goes, "I've never seen you with a fishing pole in your hand unless you were freaking holding it for a kid." You know?
Uh-huh.
It wasn't a complaint, believe me. And then she said, "Oh, I was talking to her girlfriend's father and mother live up there. That's who they were with." He says, and she's like, "He says you can get a log cabin kit for short change to sell in up here for short money." I go, "Yep, that's what I keep trying to tell you." So, exactly, I'm going bye-bye as soon as the last one graduates.
Hell yeah, brother.
So Mikey, I got something to show you that I'm not going to do a video on.
All right, well, let me put you on the thing.
It's not that big of a deal. You don't have to.
All right, I'm just trying to be nice. What is that? What is that?
That is an Olight flashlight.
Oh, you got one of those freebie keychain.
I got the freebie keychain one because I am totally against those channels that every week there's a Olight that they do, because they, what I'm talking about, what they call the shilling for Olight.
Right.
I'm not going to do a video on this because it's an Olight flashlight, and I don't want to look like I'm a shill for them. I did get this for free because during their sale, if you shared their link, you got a free flashlight. So I was like, well, fuck it, I'll share their link, and I got a free flashlight. Now I didn't get to pick the color. I don't know if you can tell, but it's like a teal color.
I was gonna say it looks teal from here.
Yeah, it's like a teal. So I didn't get to share the link, but to be honest with you, it's like it's got that's low, and there's high. I mean that is. I mean, it's a really bright ass flashlight.
Say hi to the Scotsman.
Hey, what's up, Scotsman?
And he says, "Fuck Olight."
Hey, but you know what? That's fine. They sent it to me for free because I shared their link during their sale. I don't think I would have never purchased this on my own. You know what I mean?
Hey, Ohio.
Yo.
Say hello. This is like back in the day.
Oh shit.
Say hello to Oily Prepper.
Oh.
Hey, Ohio.
What's up, girl? I see her on Facebook a lot.
Yeah, I know you do.
Yes.
I know you do.
Hey, lady. How are
This was Sunday night, Saturday night. This was holy shit.
Oh, this reminds me of Sunday Night Shenanigans.
That's what I'm saying.
It's been a while.
You know, it's good to see you.
It's good to see everybody.
It is good.
I
To see you.
tried my laptop. That didn't work. My Kindle was almost dead. I finally just gave up and used my phone.
There you go.
Anyway, I'll probably turn my cam off though, so I'm not eating up so much bandwidth.
That's all right. You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, because I only got a few more minutes before I got to bail and go inside.
I'm just happy you popped on with us. This is great. This is great. Yeah. So Scotsman says buy American. You know, him being a new American, and I'm not throwing a jab there, Scotsman. You know that. I told you I will never, ever, ever make fun of you for that.
But you know what? I will give this like credit. I tested with like it is waterproof.
Yep.
And it's bright as hell. And I was actually impressed for something that I got for free.
But why is everybody so like in bed with Olight? Like it's like one of these things. Remember when you were a kid, if you didn't have Levi's or Wranglers and you had fucking tough skins, you were fucking were toast.
I think they're in me personally, and I don't know if anyone out there in the chat can back this up or not. I feel that a lot of these people go and do these Olight flashlight, flash sale videos, and every week there's a new Olight coming out or something that they're promoting. They're being told what to say. They're being told when to release their video. I think Matt from Resist the Tyranny was actually contacted by them, and he told them to piss off, basically. But they're just doing it because they're getting free shit,
Right.
And I can't blame them for that, because I got a lot of free shit from these Chinese companies on Amazon. But if the product's shit, I say it's shit. The one light I haven't got to test yet. I had some concerns about it. If I test it and it turns out to be a piece of shit, I won't say it's a piece of shit. I'm not going to promote it like it's the best light ever just because I got it for free.
Johnny,
is there an American-made Chinese rechargeable light that takes a USB cord?
Probably Streamlight makes one. I don't know. Streamlight.
A lot of them. I got one like this.
That's what I was going to ask you, Johnny. Johnny? Do you mind showing that one? Because that's the one you bring. That's the one you bring camping with you, correct?
Yeah. This is a So Firm.
Because you did a video on that, right?
Yeah.
I thought you did. Okay, good.
It's a nice light. It really is. And it's
I liked it. That's why I was wondering it. What is the difference? Can you put that up for me, if you don't mind? So what's the? Somebody help me out. I'm not a connoisseur on flashlights. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. But what's the draw between? Because I like that light that you have.
I mean, it's a nice light. It's got 4 modes.
Yep. And you got the SOS on it too. I have one with the SOS on it.
This one don't have SOS, but it's got a snooze. They call it
Okay.
That's so you can find your light at night.
Oh, I got you. Yep. So if you're in the tent, you're outside, whatever.
Yep, you can find the power button.
Yep.
And it was only like $29, and it's 1,000 lumens on high.
Nothing wrong with that.
And then I bought another one about 2 months ago. This one isn't USB, but the battery, it comes with the charger and everything. So there's a bit of a difference.
Yeah. The gripping, the whole. Yep.
Now, I will.
Ohio, give me 1 sec. Ohio, really, give me 1 sec because you're gonna like this. Say hello to Mike Spotted Horse.
Holy shit! You gotta take GI off of present. There we go.
I know. I'm sorry.
Is he out in the chat?
Mike Spotted Horse says he says hello to everybody.
Nice.
Mike, yeah, I hope things are well. Great to see you. I'm sorry, Oily. Go ahead.
I thought you when you said say hello to him like he dropped in the chat. I was like, damn. Real quick, what I was gonna say before I gotta head in, but I did have a Streamlight keychain light, and it wasn't rechargeable. It ran off of like a couple little tiny, look like watch batteries.
Funny you say that, Peach. We just wrote that like as soon as you said it. He says,
Yeah.
and I think Streamlight makes a good USB rechargeable. But go ahead.
Well, this one wasn't USB. It was a Streamlight. It was a keychain light, and it lasted for about a day and a half before it broke. And I was pissed because I paid like $30 for the damn thing a couple years ago, and I sent it back to them, and they wanted to replace it with another one, and I was like, no, I would rather I'd rather pay just a little bit more money, and then I got like a little bit larger light, like a handheld like pocket light, and
Right.
I was happy with it. It was a good damn light. I was like, damn, this is a badass light. I like it. I carried it for about 3 years, and I lost it in the woods one day. And I don't know where I lost it. It was like one of those things when you get back to camp at night, and you're like, where's my flashlight? You reach in your pocket, and it's gone. You're like, fuck. It was one of those situations. So I've had some stream lights. I've got a Pelican light. The Pelican makes a good damn light. When I was on the fire department, the light that was attached to the side of my helmet was a Pelican.
Really?
It was a good light. I liked it.
Mikey Spotted Horse says he's sitting here drinking Gentleman Jack.
Nice. But, all right, guys, I have to go in.
All right. Thanks.
But I'll probably be in the side chat if nothing
All right.
too much
Well,
going
and
on.
then come back afterwards if you.
If I can, I'll jump back in. We'll see.
All right.
All right. Have a good one, guys.
You too.
Wow, this is so cool. I got Oily here tonight and Mikey Spotted Horse. I mean, everybody else too, but I'm just saying people that I haven't. I mean, Oily's been here the last few weeks. Don't misunderstand me, but and Mikey pops in to say hi, and it's just great. I mean, this is old day. You know what I'm saying, Johnny?
Yeah, it's good to see old faces. That was like when I was up home for that 5-6 days. I had more people in the store tap me on the shoulder and like, holy shit, from high school.
Yeah.
How the hell you been? And I'm glad you're going to be back up here. We're going to have to hang out or whatever.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Yeah, it sure is.
And I'm only going to be about 40 minutes from Ron T. Sawyer.
Really? Now, is Ron like super duper way up in God's country?
No, he's actually just about due west of my place. He's more in the middle of the state. I'm more on I'm more on the other side of the state on Lake Huron. I'm on the Lake Michigan side right now, but my place is on the Lake Huron side.
So is Huron, if I'm looking down on a map, is Huron west or east?
It's east on the south side of the lake.
All right, good. So you got closer to me.
Yeah. But I'm further north.
Right.
I'm 150 miles northeast of where I'm at now.
Jesus, don't make me go into Canada to get there because I can't drive into Canada.
Oh, that's right. That would be a hell of a shortcut for you, too.
Oh, I could drive right across the southern part of Canada and get there quicker.
Yep. Come right out and down by Port Huron, by north of Detroit.
Yep. And but I can't because I can't go into Canada because they don't like me.
Piss on them.
That's what I figured too. Oh, speaking of pissing on the Canadians, Flan, if you happen to watch this or somebody's out there and they see Flan, let her know this. Sorry about the Canadians. Thank you, Philadelphia. Sorry, I had to do that. Sorry, I know, just the way it is. Gunpowder Beauty, what are we working with?
Take a nail polish off that keeps chipping.
Oh, I thought you were like making something.
I'm just taking nail polish.
Heck yeah.
Speaking of making something, you know what my wife made me?
What?
Ooh, it's yeah.
So she did pickles. The first batch she made, I go, whatever you do, don't make them sweet and buttery because you know, like that butter pickles, I can't stand it. So her first batch was, guess what? And I went like this. I went, oh, it tasted just like it too. I was like, oh, yep, can't stand it. So she's like, don't worry about it. I'm gonna make a dill batch. I'm like, okay. She made a dill batch, and she said, and she spared them, you know. And she says, hey, I go, what? She goes, might want to leave some for somebody else. So I'm like, oh, hell no. First come, first serve. First come, first serve.
I always got a jar of spears in my fridge.
I love them.
I do too.
I'm gonna have her. Go ahead, Oily.
I was just gonna say I love dill pickles. Every rare once in a while, I like bread and butter pickles, but I have to be in the mood for it.
Yeah, I can't take them at all, anytime, anywhere. It's just like eating it's like eating sour candy. It just puckers you. It just goes. It smacks you right in the mouth. You know. I can't do it.
I can't eat them because once I start, I can't stop till they're gone.
Founder on them.
Yeah. But I went by the farm tonight. Well, I go by every night on the way home, and on the way to work. But usually you see the sign out there. They got the small pickle and cucumbers, right? Because you can, so you can do them whole instead of making spears. I'm no sign, so my wife and I are gonna take a ride over tomorrow morning and see what they have. See if they have any pickled cukes. And she's gonna make she's not gonna spare them this time. So we'll see. But yeah, so that's good. Now our next adventure, if she wasn't so like camera shy, I'd like do a video on it. But for my next adventure, we're gonna do our own mozzarella cheese.
Ooh, yum.
They say that's not hard to do. I've never done it, but they say it's pretty easy.
Really, I hope so, John, because
a couple ingredients to it.
You're not looking at somebody that's
Yeah, I think it's one of the quickest cheeses you can make. And
like salt and water and
milk.
Because I absolutely love mozzarella cheese.
Oh, I'm a cheese hound, period.
Yep, me too.
Love it.
Even the baby Swiss, the regular Swiss. And when I was a kid, I hated Swiss cheese. But
I had cheese tonight, matter of fact. I put Swiss cheese on my eggs tonight.
Oh, that's not bad.
No.
I like doing that every once in a while. Oh, so wait, hang on there. Scotsman's near you now, too? I'm sorry, I'm just catching up with the comments here. Wow.
Here I am stuck down here in the south.
You're not too far away because you got gunpowder with you.
Where's gunpowder live?
Missouri.
Oh, yeah, that's not too far.
I don't live in Missouri. I live in Missouri.
Same difference. You're right. Tardot lives in Missouri. But anyway, yeah. So she's in Missouri, and I'm the only jackass out east. So my good buddy Craig. Well, I don't know if he was here earlier tonight, but we're like neighbors. We're an hour and a half apart, but we're like neighbors. But
you know I love you, right?
What, honey?
You know I love you, right?
Oh, absolutely.
But you gonna make me. You gonna end up catching a case of these hands. You keep on talking about my state.
Which one?
The one I'm in now.
Oh, yeah, Missouri. MCK, what's going on, kid? Good to see you. Ron T. Sawyer says that Scotsman's in one state below you guys.
Must be Ohio or Indiana then.
Oh, that's right. He is. He is in Ohio. I keep forgetting that. It's good to see you too, MCK. Hope things are well. That's good. I'm so happy for you, John. I'm happy for you. Happy for P2E. You guys got your places now. And
Oh yeah, first total independence, man, in years.
Yep.
Wow. I did have some shit news today though on me on the way home. My tranny took a shit in my Danger Ranger.
No way.
Yep. I almost barely made it across the final intersection to get to the driveway when I got here.
Oh no.
Yep.
Oh, I hate that.
Added another hour to my trip because I could only get up to about 40, 45. Oh, it sucked.
I mean, when I blew a tranny in my Bronco. Well, it wasn't a Bronco, it was a Blazer. It was a Chevy, but I went on the big old one, you know. And I blew the tranny in it. And I'm like, how come I can't look out my rear view mirror and look out my fucking back window? What is all that shit all over my fucking window?
Oh no.
Fucking tranny fucking flew all over my fucking back window. I'm like, that can't be good. Then all of a sudden, every light came on known to man. I'm like, shit.
Mine never did that. Mine just gave out, man. Just
Yeah, my light came on, and that was it.
P2E.
Good. Came to oh, MCK's in Georgia for a few days. Down in Georgia. Georgia. He said blew a tranny. Fuck you, P2E. What is wrong with you? Oh, I'm sorry. Are we still allowed to say tranny nowadays? Especially after seeing those stupid ass freaking LOL dolls.
Oh my gosh. You don't want to get me started on that pedo crap.
Oh, I'm
my
telling you,
gosh.
it's terrible. I remember when I blew it.
And YouTube now has, or YouTube, Netflix now has that one show called Cuties that they're getting a lot of slack for from people because they have little girls posing in very provocative looking positions.
Kind of like Hannah Montana did with her father,
Oh, ugh.
Miley Cyrus. Remember, did
Yeah.
anybody ever see that photo with Miley Cyrus and her
No, I
father?
didn't. I don't think I want to. That's
They were both in a towel.
Ew.
Really?
Yeah, I couldn't do
No
it.
wonder what's wrong with that girl.
I couldn't do it. I just, and I'm saying to myself, see, this is why the South is so messed up. Just saying.
Oh, they're everywhere. I think people up north just hide it a little better, but unfortunately,
No, they don't. No, we got them some bitches up here. Let me tell you something. They're not smart enough to hide it.
No.
Those dumb assholes, right? You know, here's how stupid they are. They'll go on Facebook of all places, or they'll go on TikTok or whatever, right? Hey, you want to go hang out? La, 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 la. Well, I'm only 15. That's okay, honey. We won't tell nobody.
Uh-huh.
some of my
And
biggest
so-
heroes are the people around here that I know in other states too, and they actually are dads who just,
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. That's what they're doing. There's a guy that does it on YouTube.
Yeah, there's a guy that does it around here, a couple of dads actually, and Predator OPP, Oklahoma Predator Prevention is who does it around here. They're my heroes. Amazing.
And one guy said, "I'll meet you in Walmart." In Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
And so those guys, the YouTube channel, they showed up, of course, right? They're already there. They're gonna dun, da, da, da. Oh, hey, by the way, you're looking for so and so. What do you mean? Well, you said, and then they're like saying everything because they're showing you what they said on Facebook, what he's wearing. He's wearing the exact same thing he said he'd be wearing, and
Oh yeah.
and then they call the cops, and they're like,
Yeah.
look, you know.
And most of the cops won't do a dang gone thing because their DA won't press charges because
Right.
it wasn't a police officer involved from the beginning to the end, even though they keep full records that
Right.
the predator is the one that approached the supposed minor and
Right.
kept bringing up sexual questions and things like that. It's just sickening. It's so sickening.
I there's only one place for them people.
They in like 6 feet under.
Pretty much.
In the grace of having.
No, I don't want to include our grounds. You know, I just say Go. There's got to be an island somewhere, like in Antarctica or the North Pole or something.
Just incinerate.
If we hang them now from the trees, they'll make great decorations for Halloween. Come on, we could totally do this, people.
There you go.
Good point. And then they could be like what do you call it? Walking of the Living Dead. What do you call them things? Zombies. They can come down and do zombies for the following year. You're right.
You could have the stench and everything. It'd be the full sensory experience come Halloween.
P2E says, can it be considered baiting? Probably. Unless the only thing is P2E, right? P2E. If the predator is saying, oh no, it's okay, I'll meet you here, I'll meet you there, and not the other way around, not the fathers who are acting like the girl.
Exactly.
Saying, oh no, please meet me here, I'll do this, I'll to you, I'll do that to you. That's baiting.
I would love to do that job for the police.
Me
Yeah,
too.
Philly. I still don't understand it, Philly.
I mean, the way these dads do it, they do it to where they just put a profile out there, and when they're approached by these pedophiles, they ask them their age, and they say they're 14, 15, whatever, and the supposed kid asks them their age, and they tell them, and then, I mean, it's always the pedophile that is the one that is trying to get meet up or
Right.
stuff like that. So yeah.
See, I couldn't do it because I couldn't do what those guys do. And I'm going to tell you why. Because I would wind up in jail.
You wouldn't be able to refrain yourself from beating the hell
There's
out
no
of
way.
them.
There's no way I'd be able to refrain myself.
Yeah, I don't know how these guys do it.
Well, they're probably a lot less colder than I am. I'm thinking that they actually believe it's a sickness. And that's fine. It can be a sickness all you want, but you don't have to act on it. I have a sickness that's called alcoholism, and I don't act on it, so I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
exactly. Well, for me, from a spiritual,
so
spirit of perversion that's on them, and
yeah,
so,
yep, and that's fine too. But it's just I would literally, I would, yeah, I probably would. I probably would. Philly, here's the kind of camera it is, brother. I already showed it, but I'll show it again because you're here, buddy. Gina got it for me on Amazon. And it doesn't say Sony, doesn't say anything. She just got it on Amazon. It's a nice one, though. I like it. I just have to read the directions more, I guess. I'll be all right, but yeah, it's hard to. It's something about a format too. That was the one that killed me the most. Was format, and I don't even know. But I have to go back on YouTube because apparently it comes with I can get a tripod for it.
Oh heck yeah!
So I'm gonna do that. So yeah, I'm happy about that. Yeah, so those predators, man, I'm telling you. I have no use for them. Zero. Yeah. I have zero use for them. And no, I don't want to put them in the ocean because then you're going to pollute the water. The fish are going to eat them, and then we're going to die. We're all going to be no. Don't. Just go to Antarctica and let them freeze to death. I say give them each 3 hot dogs. Right? Give them each 3 hot dogs. Here you go. You're all set. And then just watch the feeding frenzy. Make camera girl read the directions. No shit, right, Ba? But yeah, so that's what I say.
Yeah. I don't have any. That's what, like with my granddaughter, trying to keep her safe. We went for custody of her, and
yeah,
because her mom is constantly dating random guys and moving in with them right away, and that just ups her risk so much more. And oh my gosh, just scary.
Oh, most definitely. It's.
Yeah.
I know there's some good people out there. I'm talking to some right now, but man, there's a lot of bad ones out there too, and I'm not going to risk my granddaughter.
No, there's none of that. That's a maternal instinct, and even if it wasn't maternal, it's still it's a human instinct. It's a
Yeah.
human. You know what I mean? It's like something ain't right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, even your grandson is even at risk.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
so sad.
You know what's funny? I got a sick bastard for my youngest brother's a sick bastard. Funny. He's wicked funny, but he's a sick bastard. So years ago, he was probably, I don't know, 15 or 16, 17. I don't know how old he was. So him and my dad and my other brother are in my dad's van, and they beep to my stepmom's florist shop. So they're whatever, waving, whatever. And he yells out, now this place it's packed, right? The sidewalks have people in it. There's traffic. It's a beautiful day. Windows are down, the whole nine. And my kid brother screaming, help, help. He's kidnapping me. This ain't my father. And I'm like, oh, my God. Of course, this is back in the 90s. We can get away with it, you know. But I said, you sick bastard. I said, you could have got him arrested. I says, Jesus, that's all you needed to do was a guy in a fucking van with 2 kids in it. Yep.
Yep.
You know, whenever I hear the term live-in boyfriend on the news, I always know there's the ones that beat, killed, and molested. Yeah. Good point. Good point.
What makes me sick is whenever the mom, who, of all people, she would be the one that would have the most instinct to protect her child, allows that stuff to happen.
Yeah.
Involved in that. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Talk about
And
it all over me.
she's cute as a button to begin with. So I remember she used to let her come on the chat and say hi to me.
Oh yeah, she still remembers my.
Yeah, that was really cute.
She loves my.
Yeah. So Johnny's almost done with his place. Hey, P2E, you almost done with yours? And by the way, I saw they wanted the other video, but I didn't see the other video. I'm gonna have to go back and make sure that you're all hooked up to me now too.
I thought I only seen one of his videos. I was waiting for another one.
Well, see, here's the thing, right? I wasn't getting Caroline and Chris's videos, and now I am. I go to his channel, and the what do you call it?
The bell.
It's highlighted, but it's gray. But now it's okay, so we'll see. Because I got him on what do you call it? I mean, I can watch the videos.
Yeah.
I just can't. It doesn't alert me and all that. And I get him on Instagram anyway, you know. Because they put us on nice videos. I like watching Chris's videos.
He does good editing, and
oh yeah.
He changes the camera angle a lot. That takes a lot of work and a lot of time out of your day to do what he does, changing all them camera angles constantly.
Yep.
9 times out of 10, if you're cooking a meal, you're going to eat it cold because by the time you're done farting around, it's cold.
Yeah. One of my favorite videos that Chris did was whenever he was making coffee from his hammock. That was what he
Yep.
me out.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Cracked me up.
I only went camping one time this year. Can you believe that?
Yeah, but you can camp in your backyard now.
Yeah. Yep.
Uh,
It's kind of cool. I'm like 50 yards from the creek I used to hang around in when I was a kid. Yeah. There's so many places to go camping up there. It's ridiculous.
I gotta come out and see you.
That'd be awesome. Got an extra room.
Yeah, don't say that too loud because I might. Honey, I got a flat. I guess I'll be there in 2 days, honey. Sorry, they said the pie won't be ready for 2 days.
I got 3 bedrooms and a bath and a half, all to myself.
I'll have to do a live chat just so she can know that I'm not with a redhead or something.
There you go. Although one room I'm going to make my YouTube room and my camping gear room, so
Yeah.
I'll still have a spare room for somebody to stay if they want to, you know.
Although, I do tell her, I said to her, I says, you know, honey, I don't know why you're all worried about it. And she says, well, you know, I go, listen to me. I said, I can't handle the one I got now. What the hell makes you think I want another one?
My husband always says, he's like, I got enough on my plate.
Yeah.
I'm her girlfriend.
I got no time for that bullshit.
Or
You know? Yeah, exactly. I don't. I'd rather put my energy towards something else.
Yep.
Or money,
You know?
because you know girlfriends cost a lot more than wives do.
I don't have it.
I got a squirrel brain. I meant to ask Craig Dweller while he was here if he still has. He's got a Mora axe.
Yeah.
And I'm watching different reviews on it, right? I know, scatterbrain. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. Ohio, you and I know that every time I watch a video you put out is not good. I mean, I shouldn't say it that way. I apologize. Every time you put a link to watch a video, that link that you share isn't good. A lot of people like them for chopping. You know, if they're chopping down a tree or stripping a tree of its branches or what have you, they say it's awesome. They don't. A lot of people didn't like them for the splitting aspect of it, and I'm like, well, if you're splitting dry wood, and even if, let's say they're splitting a 4.5, 4-inch round, 5-inch round, whatever, and obviously you're supposed to be using, deadwood, and dry wood. It should crack and split down after the first whack, anyways.
Why
That's
don't you like it for split?
Huh?
Why don't you like it for split?
Because there isn't a, I forget what the name is, how they worded it.
A big bevel? Or...
You know how in a regular hatchet or an axe, it goes like this, right back behind the handle?
Yeah.
Well, on one of the, on those Moras, it stops. It's got rubber on both sides, part of the handle.
Yeah, but that's
so when you're chopping,
yeah.
So if you're gonna split wood, it's gonna get it. They say it's gonna get caught. Now I've seen guys that are marked up, and I've seen guys on their videos, and they're no problem whatsoever splitting wood. And like I said, there was a guy that had it. He had one of the orange ones, Hunter Orange, and he had it in the winter. He was doing some winter camping, and he was stripping this pine. He was up in what do you call it, in Queensland. They're up in Canada on how do they say it, on the Queensland, and he was cutting up spruce. Johnny, he had no problem doing the spruce. No problem whatsoever. So I think it's just a preference thing. That's why I meant to ask Craig Dweller while he was still here, and I forgot.
When you got Gerber and you got Fiskars, they got the same style of handle with that polymer that wraps around the blade.
Oh yeah,
they got the same thing in Fiskars, like one of the best axes you can buy for. They got splitting mauls made the same way,
right?
And that's for splitting oak or maple or whatever.
Yeah, all your hearts, right?
Sure, that polymer is tough enough, and they did their homework to not have to warranty every other one they sold.
Right.
They'd be out of business.
And you know them exactly. Hey, by the way, in the compound with Clyde, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. And you're right, Scandinavian grind is the best. Anyone watch the season finale of Alone? I did not.
No,
I
didn't
did
watch
not.
it, actually. I don't get the channel.
Oh, I love that show.
I did
liked it.
too. I watched it
The
when
format, you know,
I
they-
watched the first one. Then I had to watch the second one because what's his name from Michigan was on it. I mean Minnesota. Well, I mean they were all on YouTube, but you know the one I knew.
Alan.
What was the guy? What was the guy's name from Minnesota? He used to hang around with.
You knew Alex, didn't you? Rebar from Maine, Liberty Road.
Yes.
Him and his son was on it. And Girl in the Woods, her husband was on it from here in Michigan, not too far from here.
Yeah.
I wish that for once one of the girls would have been able to hack it this year. I mean, one of them was pulled out. She would have stayed, but
Yeah, I seen that one. The girl would have done good if there was water, but she was getting skinny and
Yeah. Well, they don't put you in a place where they
no, they
want you
pulled
to survive.
too because she was doing a hell of a job, man.
You know.
yeah,
I
I
mean,
can't think what her name is, but she got frostbite, so
Brenda
she was
J.
pulled out.
Hey, how are you, sweetie? Now, have they? When you said frostbite, are they doing it in the winter now? Or are they still doing it out in British Columbia?
They did it in the Antarctic, up in northern Canada.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah, and it was
No way.
like 44 degrees below some of
Is
the
that
time.
100 days?
Were they
The
eating
100
seals and shit?
No, they
Were they eating seals
ice
and shit?
fishing. Finally, they got to do some ice fishing and stuff. But yeah, this year was crazy. One of the guys actually killed a muskox with a knife.
Damn.
Really?
He's a
Yeah,
badass.
but the muskox isn't very fattening, so he still had to get other things to provide the fat needed.
Oh yeah. He had that. He couldn't live off it because it was too lean.
Yeah,
Yep, I seen that episode.
yeah.
Well, most wild game, as everybody knows, most wild game isn't fat.
No,
Right.
that's why they got to have a lot of fish in their diet.
Right.
Yeah, or
And not for nothing, even if it's that cold.
It has a lot of fat. Yeah.
Why wouldn't they just make an igloo? I would have made an igloo over the ice.
Well, the winner was the smart one, and he made his like shelter with rock, mainly rock, so he didn't have to worry as much about fire in his shelter. You know,
Right.
the shelter drying out over time and being more apt to catch fire. He still had the roof part of it was wood, but most of the walls and the fireplace and everything was all rock, so that helped a bunch.
Yeah, because I watched that one guy, his burned down.
Yeah, right after he had called saying he was tapping out.
Yep.
Crazy. Almost.
I wish they would do it like up in the Northeast or something, or like Naked and Afraid, right? They did one down in Georgia,
Yeah.
and I'm like, see, if you are put in the woods in Georgia and you can't survive in them woods, well then, shame on you. You know what I mean? It's just.
Yeah, I think it would be neat for them to do it in some other places. I would like to see some people, but I understand why they do it that way. They do it in such a harsh environment because they know it's going to be limited and it's
Right.
going to run so long that it's going to be impossible to get it all edited down. But it would be neat to see them do it in some other places, you know, where they, I don't know, I guess had more of a chance to expand.
Right.
And because they're all basically just using the same skills. It's either gathering or some small game or whatever. Most people aren't going to be able to get the big game. So it'd be neat to see in a in a more southern location where they could have more foraging for a longer period of time and see some other skills.
Drop them in Texas in July or August. That's a show.
There you go. Or drop them down, in Florida in the Everglades or something. Let's see that.
Well, I'm just trying to.
Drop them in
Guess
the
what?
bayou.
What, Brenda? Mikey, she says, guess what, Mikey? What, Brenda? What's up? What do you want me to guess? I can't stand the lag. Sorry. This is
Night,
killing me.
Phil.
Good night, Philly.
Good night.
Philly's a good guy.
Wednesday.
All right, Philly.
Birthday.
Wednesday is your birthday? You're going to
Don't
jump
ask
out.
Mikey to sing happy birthday to you, please.
Happy
I'm just teasing.
birthday to you.
Okay, that sounds creepy, Mikey.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Brenda. Happy birthday to you. Blow out a candle.
Oh my.
Guns Girl came in and left. She was here for 2 minutes.
She's having issues
Oh, is she?
with her interwebs.
Oh.
Damn
I-
interweb, man. The damn interweb.
I tell you.
And here I am thinking it was just a Michigan thing. You know how much I love making fun of the palm knockers. You know, that state you used to live in that you don't live in no more. You know that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
I miss it when it's hot, but I ain't gonna miss it when it's cold.
You see who? You see Guns Girl? Because I don't. She must be ghosting me. See that? That's that word. I'll never be able to get out. I'm going to use that word like 48 million times now. Sounds like some shit from the movie It, Mikey. No shit, right? Well, that was my, what do you call it, impersonation of, for those who are old enough to remember or saw the film of it, the tape of it, Marilyn Monroe saying happy birthday to John F. Kennedy. That was some funny shit. Flan 57. Flan, I'm just making sure you're all right. I'm making sure everything's okay with you. I hope.
Ignore what he says next.
I hope
Love
that you're
you.
staying away from sharp objects. I understand that the Canadians lost, but I'm just, I'm just worried about you.
You better be nice to my flan.
Brenda says she likes your hair.
Thank you. It managed to stay blonde for a little while.
Just until the dye wears off.
No. Although I do need to dye it because my glitter highlights are showing massive.
Oh, sorry to hear that, Flan. I just spoiled Flan's fucking thing. I'm so sorry. I didn't know that you didn't see the game or listen to the game. Hockey Night in America. She didn't watch it.
That's that mass hole coming out right there.
Listen, I'm a masshole. So what?
Always gotta be pooping on people's parades and shit. I mean, gosh. Didn't your mama ever teach you any manners? Like,
I didn't do it on
it's
purpose.
whatever. Does this
You know,
story start out with ain't no shit or once upon a time?
wow, I'm being picked on. Now my feelings are hurt.
Oh, don't even lie. I mean, you've got so many subscribers watching right now. Don't be lying to people. You know you ain't got no feelings. Good
I
grief.
do. I do have feelings. You know?
You?
Yeah.
When?
I want to cry. I miss seeing Dish. I haven't seen Dish in almost a month.
Don't make me cry. I miss my dish.
You know. So I think I'm gonna buy some gear. Buy some fishing gear. Just don't know whether to do it or not because it is getting seasons are changing. I'm not really a fall fisherman.
No, but it's not that time. You need.
No, Shalisa's not feeling well. Unfortunately, she's a little. Well, Guns Girl, where the hell you been for like the last hour and a half? You popped in. I said, "Hello, Guns Girl," and you were gone. I'm like, oh, I must have scared her off. Highly unlikely, of course, but I'm just saying.
How could you scare anybody off, Mikey? Come on.
I don't know. Well, that's just how they are. You know. I do my best not to. So I was looking at some of those prices on those oil. What do they call them?
Essential oils?
No, oil. Light flashlights.
Oh, flashlight.
Yeah, that's not a budget flashlight. Oh, you were cooking? Well, that reminds me, Guns Girl. If you're cooking, there used to be a country song way back. It went something like this. Hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Night all, gotta go saddle up some horses. Search and rescue call and chat.
All right.
All right, Clyde. Good to see you, my friend. Thanks for stopping in.
You know
Clyde.
that was a song by Bocephus, right?
That wasn't Bocephus. It was Bocephus' father.
Well, I guess maybe Gunpowder Beauty that was having the interwebs issue earlier.
Yeah, I had to get on my phone because I've got my cell data that works, but Wi-Fi is like so unreliable out in the boonies.
Oh yeah, I know. I live out in the boonies, and it does sucketh.
The Okie from Muskogee.
You got the oldies going through your brain tonight, huh, Mikey?
I do. I don't know why. I don't know why.
Can we all just be honest about something real quick? That the technical oldies was the only good country music around.
Pretty much. Absolutely. I mean, Jesus Christ. I don't even know if I can name them all. Well, I'm not going to name them all, but you got it. Obviously, you had Johnny Cash. Obviously, you had George Jones, Willie Nelson. Oh, go ahead, Oily.
Hank Williams.
You had Waylon.
Waylon,
Charlie Pride. What was the other? Merle Haggard.
Buck Owens.
Who was that, John?
Buck Owens.
Buck Owens. Thank you. George Strait. You got Alan Jackson. what's the name? A Picture of Me Without You. What is her fucking name? Laurie Morgan.
Lovelace.
Laurie
Loretta
Morgan. Yeah.
Patsy Cline.
Patsy Cline.
Yeah. Tammy Wynette.
What was his name that sang that song? Hey, why don't you play another
Yeah.
somebody dance?
Oh,
What was
shit.
his name?
Charlie Pride.
No,
Black dude.
no, white dude. I can see his face. I just can't.
Ron says BJ Thomas.
B.J. Thomas, nice job. Dolly Parton, Loretta Lynn, Patsy Cline. Good job, Brenda. Yes,
There you
B.J. Thomas was the answer. So where is Steve and Amanda? Come on, where have you been, sweetie? How do I do this? So Stevie, I got a little separation. How's that? Can we say it that way? So he's still around. He still has his chats on Saturdays. He's just doesn't. He's not on my chat. I'm not on his. That's all there is to it. All right. Conway Twitty. Good one, Brenda. What was George Jones's first wife's name? Tammy Wynette. Oh my God, there's so many of them. Clint Black. Charlie Daniels.
MCK says Don Williams. Ray Price. Gunpowder Beauty says.
Bill Monroe.
And Bluegrass Blues. Yeah.
The Carters.
Cause
Yeah.
what is her name? Hang on, that's gonna drive me shit out. Leanne Womack. Who else is real country? Jamie Johnson. He did a chat a couple weeks ago. He did not do a chat the other night. Bama. Brenda, you live in Bama? Glenn Campbell. Oh my God, Glenn Campbell.
Campbell, yeah.
Wow. MCK, what's your favorite Glenn Campbell song? Jimmy Rogers, another good one there, Gunpowder.
Yeah, Glenn Campbell. That's us.
The lineman. Is it Wichita lineman or just lineman? I forget. Mikey trying to remember names. This is where we need you, Lisa. No shit. Jimmy Rogers. Gary Allen. Good points. Gentle on My Mind. That's right. MCK. Great song, brother. Great song. Great song. And do you guys know Charlie Rich? Another good one. Do you know how Alan Jackson got into country music? Like he made it big. His wife, Denise, used to be a stewardess.
Really?
Yeah, and Glenn Campbell was on her flight. And she wanted to know how he can, And so he took one of his songs, and he went from there. He hooked him up and poof. Bob and Mandrell, the Oak Ridge Boys.
Well, Lefty Diddley.
That's beautiful hair in the country right there. It's crystal clear. Wow. In country, yeah, but the beautiful hair on a female performer like that would be totally shit.
Kitty Wells.
Yep. Martina McBride, another one.
Randy Travis, yeah.
Garth Brooks, Randy Travis. Yep.
Porter Wagner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's old school.
He had some freaking outlandish suits, didn't he?
Yeah. Yep. Ernest Tubb. Remember him?
Mm.
No.
Really? He played with a lot with Jimmy Rogers.
Really?
Yep. Walking the floor over you. Gonna walk off the floor over you.
Yep.
1941.
1941. Holy shit.
You say Tammy, why not?
Kenny Rogers, yeah.
Yeah. All the what's he do with Dolly.
Jim Reeves. Roy Acuff. I'm on Google now, so this sure ain't coming from my memory bank.
At least you're honest. No, but they do. They make nice country, and I miss it. Especially the old times.
Well, the old time used to be country western, not country.
Right. But they'll never do it again. You know what I'm saying? And it's really a shame.
More like
Attendances, you know.
like a country one.
No, like I just put my shoes on, I can walk across the street and then go to church, you know, where my kids go to school. Well, one of them goes to school.
A lot of it's country rock now.
What's that?
A lot of the country's like a country rock
Oh, yeah.
nowadays. I've never been a big country fan. I like some of the old stuff, Johnny Cash stuff, but nowadays I don't even have a country channel. They programmed in my radio.
Really?
No, all country, all classic rock to current.
Right.
Mainly 60s, 70s, 80s, some 90s, before 2000. That's my jam.
What? Oh, wait a minute. Bob, what did you say? What are we guessing? Old hee-haw guess the singers. Hee-haw. I haven't heard that friggin' term for I don't know, forever and a week.
We were made to watch that word. We had to sit. That was all we ever. Either watch TV or it was bedtime. One or the other. So we watched hee-haw.
That's friggin' funny. That's hilarious.
Jimmy Buffett's good for sure.
Yep.
Lone
That is.
Star, yeah.
Yep, Jimmy Buffett. Who's the other one there? Well, the one who was they're getting all the how do I want to say this? So all the deliveries from Market Basket show up, and then the kids go over. The kids that work in the store, they go whatever they got to do to put it away or whatever. That's just messed up. Just saying. You do know what I'm referring to, right? Like it's like, I don't know. Motley Crue, another one.
Oh,
Yeah,
Ronnie.
we get caught up on that rock.
What was that, Oily?
Oh, Gunpowder Beauty said Ronnie Millsap.
Yeah, another one. He was something. John Anderson, another good one. How about Chris Christopherson? Who, by the way, landed a helicopter in fucking Johnny Cash's backyard.
Mel Tillis. No. Yes.
Mel Tillis, yeah.
I always thought that was interesting how he stuttered unless he was singing.
A lot of people that stutter are like that.
Yep. Randy he's real bad now. But I guess
I guess.
he did great a song though, I believe.
All right, Johnny and Gunpowder and Oily, you guys can chat. Be right back. Johnny, try not to get in too much trouble with all the girls, huh?
No, heck no.
Did anyone say Jim Reeves yet?
Who?
Jim Reeves?
I think
Yeah.
a little bit ago somebody said him.
Yeah.
Emmylou Harris, Eddie Arnold.
No.
Yeah, I grew up on country music.
Yeah, Mom and Dad listen to always country music or that or polka.
Oh boy.
Sunday mornings, yeah, at home after church, polka would be on the radio and they'd be cooking a big breakfast. Oh yeah, but that was like a long time ago.
Polka, polka. That's one genre that I never have cared for. I love bluegrass. I love like bluegrass and
Yeah.
a lot of that, but polka.
I'm right there with you. I just couldn't get into polka.
That's one of them things when we were little, we didn't have much of a choice. We laughed at it. We always laughed when moms play it and danced around the kitchen and cooked and act goofy like they're on something.
Well, that's fond memories, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
I went through a rebellious phase of not liking country music. I tried getting into like Insane Clown Posse and all this other stuff, and my dad just wasn't having it. The more I rebelled, the more country music he played.
Uh-huh.
Oh, my son got into ICP for a while. Oh, he even has the Hatchet Man tattoo. Ugh.
I didn't get that far. I didn't get that far.
Ooh, girl.
My mama and my daddy would have kicked my butt if I ever got one of those tattoos.
Well, he got it after he was out of the house. I was not happy with him at all. So good to see HRM Weapons Machinist. Pot's not helping the shoulder pain, Gerald. Have you tried different varieties? What's wrong with your shoulder?
He fell out of a chair.
Oh. Did it separate his shoulder or what's the deal?
I am not quite sure. I think he was talking about he was working on a vehicle or something.
I've been taking a sublingual here in Oklahoma. They passed the medical marijuana, and I've been taking a sublingual, and I like it really well for my chronic pain issues. Doesn't help everything all the time, but it helps a lot. Oh, maybe you might try a sublingual, Gerald. Sometimes some people just do better with, one versus the other,
Yeah.
or in combination with a sublingual or a topical. It just kind of depends what the damage is there. If it's inflammation or if it's just, pain from muscle tension or soreness from falling on it, or it depends what it is and
right.
what'll help.
I feel like
Go ahead, John.
I feel like I've been beat up for the last 5-6 days, man.
Yeah.
Wow, body's not used to bending over.
I was going to say, you were doing all that work. I mean,
wow. Unreal. Place sat for 10 years, so if they give you any,
Fawn, you can't hear Oily? Seriously?
Fawn, I need to refresh.
Yeah, because you're the only one that's ever that said it so far. Anyways.
Well, Juan says am I the only one who can't hear Tasha. I hear you just fine, but
that's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. I think when she said for Fawn to refresh, because I haven't heard nobody else has ever mentioned it tonight. So
yeah, I hear a little bit of clicking every once in a while when people talk, but other than that, the sound's been fine.
Yeah, Gerald, Jerry, listen to me. Jezzo, you hurt yourself. You definitely fucking fucked up. You should probably go have the thing x-rayed. You probably separated your shoulder and didn't know about it.
Yeah, Gerald, I need to. I mean, if pod's not even helping kind of bring down the pain, then you probably need to go and get it looked at. Make sure you didn't tear a tendon in there or something,
Oh no, you want me to send you some apple pie moonshine? That was some pot out here does wonders.
Oh, HRM's got a busy day ahead of him. Oh, you already put it in, sorry. Put a new gas tank and a Delphi fuel tank pump in his Ranger. He's got 2 fuel filters and a pump to replace. Yeah, you gotta go get it looked at, Jezzo.
Yeah.
You ain't getting any younger. Sorry, anytime I have to pick on Jezzo, I gotta pick on him.
I guess I should have put my YouTube name on my deal here instead of my name.
I know, I'm sorry, I didn't know.
I didn't think about it.
But real quick, before I know we're not talking about country music anymore, but when before I even tell you about that, so I get a little blurb on my freaking phone, and it says isolated storms tonight. So I go out to make sure my windows are rolled up. Fucking blue sky, stars everywhere. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. I said, you kidding me right now? Isolated. Just tell people it's going to be on the friggin' mountains in Western Mass.
If you ended up with those isolated showers, can you send me some because my peppers need some water?
Okay, I can do that. Oh, so just back to the country music, right? Here's something about country music that it's gone away now, though. It's not like it was back in the day. Like even in the 80s, right? 90s. Well, Mike, you know my size. Measure my size. No, I know. I understand, Joseph. But that's why I'm telling you. You should go get it looked at. You take Johnny Whalen. 4 of the top country guys from the 60s, 50s, 60s, 50s, 60s, 70s, right? So you take Johnny Cash, you take Chris Christopherson, you take Willie Nelson, and Waylon Jennings, and you form the Highwaymen. And by the way, they didn't do it in their 20s. They're all in their 50s or better when they did that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, wasn't there a rock group called the Traveling Wilburys or whatever with Harrison and Roy Orbison and Tom Petty and one other dude in there?
Yeah, that's right. I think you're right. But I think that country music, they just seem to get more. They get along more. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. It just seems more personable than the other music I listen to. You know, just saying. But yeah, no, I those old timers, they were the best. Where's Gear? Gear could have probably named about friggin' 90 more of them.
Oh, yeah.
Gear's like all up in that stuff.
Oh yeah, Gear could have for sure.
You know, Gear's wicked good with that stuff. Where's Gear, by the way? It's late too.
Probably still in his garden.
Well, I started the chat late because when I started early and we leave early, he gets mad. No, he doesn't get mad. But he's like, hey, you know. And so I try not to, I try to be, you know what I'm saying? Because Gear's been around. You know, everybody knows Gear.
Oh, yeah.
You know. He's a cool dude.
Yep, I've known Gear a long time. He's always watched my videos. I try to watch every one of his too.
Yeah, no, I liked when he was doing the taking video of the well, you can't do it now because of COVID, but when he was taking the video of the dirt track racing.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yep. We got one up north too, nice dirt track.
Yep.
And a paved track close by.
See that you get the world by the balls. Now you can do some ice fishing there, buddy.
We got 60 lakes in 60 minutes.
Well, there you go. No excuses now.
Yeah. I don't own one stitch of ice fishing gear other than a pair of boots and a coat. Jacket and bibs and shit, but I ain't got no. All I do, I take that back. Survival. Who the hell was that? Uper Survival made me a homemade ice fishing pole.
Oh, really?
Out of wood years ago. I still got it. It's in my gun cabinet.
Really?
It's all mechanical, but It's really cool. It's got brass ends on it and eyelets.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, so you made you a jigging rod?
Yeah.
Nice.
He lives way up there.
Oh, really?
He's another couple hours or so for me.
Holy shit.
Because Mackinac Bridge is like, I don't know, got to be at least a 3.5 hour drive at least from here.
Really?
Yep, and it's like an hour and 40 minutes from my house up north.
Oh, shit, by the way. I'm sorry, Uncle Kyle. Hope things are well.
Yeah.
He's got some new stuff coming up, people. So go check out Uncle Kyle's channel. He's got some stuff coming out. And the new digs and all that. So tune into Uncle Kyle's channel and he'll fill you all in.
Yep. Happy for him. He's going to do good.
Yeah. Everybody's moving. He moved. You moved.
Yep.
P2E moved.
Big step, man. But I tell you what.
The beauty moved.
Yeah, but I'm always moving. That ain't nothing new.
I did that before too, gunpowder. My second marriage, we moved 13 times in 7 years.
Oof.
See, I have threatened with my husband's life. I am not moving after this. We are in Missouri. We are staying in Missouri.
Yeah, at least you talk funny, because down there, at least you're talking with other people like that. You know the way you talk, because you're up in Michigan, you talk like that. You must be like the friggin' chocolate chip in the bowl of milk. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Michigan. I got a whole lot of. You're not from around here, are you?
Right? Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Redneck, hey, the absolute best fucking screen name on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. Redneck Renegade.
My brother Red, Jack,
Hey, redneck.
one of the most
What's
generous,
going on, brother?
just an amazing person, man.
Isn't he?
Awesome.
Dude.
I love it. Just
I'm
talk-
like, he's like a mini John the M.I. Woodsman.
when to
you know,
talk
like-
to him on, talk to him on the phone every once in a while. We get conversation, man. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
Just all the way around. Big heart, man. Real big heart.
We're doing well, Redneck. I hope things are well with you.
By the way, I did watch a lot of videos, and there was only a couple I was able to comment the whole week long because I don't have internet, just my phone up there.
Yeah.
So, like Uncle Cow and stuff like that, I watched the video. I just really couldn't comment.
It's hard because even me, I'll be upstairs. If I don't have my phone beside me, I can't comment from my TV.
Yeah.
It won't let me.
Yeah. And I was so
YouTube on the TV. I can like the video.
Yeah.
I just can't comment on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Johnny, you and I, I'll spit it out in a half a second. Trust me, I promise. We've talked about this before. How you meet people on here, and they're just you come across the ones that you can deal without, but you meet people on here, and they're just down to earth, good people, and
like-minded and just they're like you met them in person. We're gonna, Jack Redneck Renegade's gonna share a beer and a bonfire one of these days. I guarantee you that. He just got to pack his bag and get on that.
Gerald B says, Mikey, if you want to go. Gerald B says, Mikey, if you want to go out ice fishing this winter up to Schoodic Lake. Oh, Schoodic Lake. I have plenty of gear for at least 3 people. That sounds good. Hey, they got Northerns up there? Up on Schoodic?
We got Northerns.
Yeah, you guys do too. I got Northerns in the Merrimack River here in Massachusetts. I almost shit my pants. I'm watching a YouTube video. And it's right near my work, too.
I might have to build a ice fishing shanty.
Watch it.
Buy me an old snowmobile to pull it out on the lake with.
Yep.
Bring back memories.
Yeah, just make it out of aluminum and then just fucking throw, what do you call it? Just screw friggin', what do you call it on there? And then do your inside. So it's nice and light.
Yeah, at least even 3 walls would be nice. Something with the roof and 3 walls around you. So you got.
So get this, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, what's his name's not here tonight? Jay Watterson isn't here tonight. No Jay Watt. But however, to take his fucking sarcasm and his one-liners and all that, by means Noah's here because he says to Gerald B, "Do you have a child's fishing pole for him, Gerald?" You asshole. You lucky I like it. No, but it's stuff like that though. It's all just clean fun, and I have a good time, and I think it's great.
Yeah.
No Northerns in Glenborough, the town between here and Bangor. No, but Northerns in but Northerns in Glenburn. What lake is in Glenburn? I was on Route 15 the other day. I didn't see no lake. I went through Kenduskeag too. Did I pronounce that properly? Oh, Johnny, what was I just saying?
No pike in certain lake, Glenberg or something.
Yeah, before that. Rogue Preparedness just put a video out. Oh, weekly grocery store food preps. All right, thank you.
Who put a video out?
Rogue Preparedness.
Oh yeah. I watched that.
I just got the, what do you call it, for it? Pushaw Lake. Okay, we'll go. So let's go to Pushaw Lake. I want to catch a northern. I don't know what it is. I just want to catch a northern.
You don't know what it is?
No, I know what it is. I just want to catch one.
Oh, they're vicious, man. If you get a big one, they're vicious. Even the hammer handles, I call them, the small ones, they're vicious, man. Get a hold of your finger and won't let go, and you're gonna wish to God you didn't.
Right.
They got some nasty teeth in their mouth, man.
You know what you need for that thing too, Johnny? You'll need a you need one of them little tiny fucking, like they do for the tents, the wood stoves.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You put a little friggin' camp wood stove in that fucking, oh.
Yep.
That'd be sweet.
I know where to get one at too.
There's a guy up in Maine selling one, but
There's a guy up here an hour or so north of me that I know that has one he just bought last year for his hot tent. Might want to chain that down next time we go.
yeah. Yeah, Joe, I know where Kenduskeag is, right off of Route 15. I was in it the other day, went to Wildwood Science and Graphics. Yep. Hey, that's how it happened. You know what I mean, Jezzo?
I might even go deer hunting.
You gotta. I saw 2 deer come flying out in front of the complex tonight. They were fucking motoring too. 2 doe. They were fucking huge.
I got a good friend that takes care of 1,800 private acres of nothing but
Oh,
woods
really?
that a river goes through. Yeah, and they got
Nice.
probably got 30 deer blinds on the property on the 1,800 acres.
Oh,
Just sitting there, drive up and go in and sit, you know.
Yep.
So I'm gonna see if I can get a spot this
see,
year.
that's just heaven.
Yep.
Yeah, that's just heaven for me right there.
There's so many deer in Michigan right now because last year they only sold 500,000 licenses and they usually sell 1 million.
Yep.
So
Happened here too.
yeah, so they're really, if you got 10 acres or more, you can harvest like 30 or 40 does this year.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Which one of you girls was talking?
I just said, oh really?
Oh yeah. Yep.
They actually handed out extra tags to people here last year because I guess the deer population was going up so much they was trying to dwindle it down more.
Yeah.
Yep.
So the game warden handed my husband a whole bunch of extra deer tags, and when hunters would come out here, that my husband would hand them out, you know, to the guy. That we have an investor that brings a lot of his hunters out here to other people's land, but they use my husband's shop to process the deer and everything, and pays him a little money to use his shop, you know, his barn out here, because it has,
Right.
you know, it has a nice homemade wood burning stove and a bathroom and everything, so they can wash their hands, wash their knives up, all of that good stuff. So anyway, yeah, but they handed out a ton of extra tags last year here.
Yeah, they did up in Maine too, Chezo. I just read that. They're gonna give out more doe permits this year. Mikey, coming up out of Bangor on Route 15, it's the first road on the right, just about a mile from the lights in Bangor. It's right on a little hill as you go around the corner past Kenduskeag. Yeah, I got you. I got you, bro. Yeah, I haven't watched that one, Fawn. He just posted it while I was making this. Redneck Renegade posted his Fire It Up Friday.
Yeah.
I'll have to check out. I can't remember if I'm subbed to Redneck Renegade. I'll have to check it out after this. Let me write it
He's he's such a cool guy.
Yeah.
He could do a video on fucking rubbing two sticks together, and I'd probably watch it because I'm and I'm not talking bow drill either. I'm just talking rubbing two sticks together.
Yeah.
and I probably watch it.
Personality and everything about the man.
It is.
Wow.
He's got the personality. He's got the he's got the smarts and the editing and all that. And it's just and you know what? It's not really the editing because Johnny knows me. I could give two shits fucks less, about editing. If you're a person, you're a good person and you're just doing what we're all doing, right? We're making videos because we have a hobby or we're trying to get something out or whatever.
I sure don't do nothing fancy with mine.
Yeah, I don't. I tried to say thanks for watching on my video that I did the other day, and it wouldn't even let me. So I just said, "Fuck it, just print this one." And
You did a video the other day?
Yeah, I just did a little minute video with my new camera of a tree outside that's all red.
I'll have to look because
It's starting to turn red.
I didn't get nothing notification on it.
Really?
Nope. I'm gonna go look right now and find out.
And yeah, so and then because I was playing around with the camera,
Yeah.
But like I said, the wife's doing the pickle. Wouldn't mind doing a video on that or the mozzarella, but she's camera shy. But I do have that pot. I have to. I have that the cast the spit it out Dutch oven.
Yeah.
After the blue or tranny comment, and now watching two sticks rub together, I'm starting to wonder about him. Thanks, buddy.
I'm that's gonna be my main cookware. I got a small and a large Dutch oven. I got a small and a large cast iron skillet.
Yep.
Because we got.
I just have to season it.
Adrian's got a glass top stove. Can't use. It's just too brittle. You know what I mean? You got to worry all the time. But my stove I'm going to have up there is I can use cast iron on. And
right.
Yeah, you got to season them good, the first time around, and then just keep using them. And I use scalding hot water in a stainless steel scrubby pad to clean mine, and that's it. Then I put it back over the heat, let it dry until you can't hardly touch it, and then oil her up, put it away.
Now, how many times do you apply the oil?
When I first do it?
Yeah.
I try to do it 3 times. I try to do it 3 times and cook it at like 450 for 45 minutes each time.
And you did it in your oven? You did it in your oven?
Yeah, and it makes a lot of smoke.
So, that's cool, Joe. I looked for some too of them, Gerald Deal. I was up there. So, let me ask you this: did it smoke your kitchen out?
Yeah, it got a little bit. Not awful bad. I opened a couple windows. It wasn't like I had a fire in the house, but it was smoky.
I don't want to set the alarms off. That's the only problem.
Oh, it will.
All right. So let me ask you this: can I do it outside of my grill?
Yep. Your grill goes up to 500 degrees.
Yeah, I'd have to put wood in it, though. I don't think charcoal will do that. I have to put wood in it.
Oh, yeah, you'd be surprised. It get hot. Even if you get it up 400 degrees or so, you know what I mean? And hold heat for a while. You do it a couple times, you'd be all right, especially if you start using it. And, mine's like slicker than a Teflon pan now.
Yeah,
Really?
my homesteading family has a good video on treating your pre-treating your cast iron and keeping it up and stuff. And they actually do theirs in their fireplace, like to get all of it. Like if you're getting a used one, like just stick it in your fireplace and build a good fire and stick it in there, and then just let it burn itself out. And the next day, that's when you can brush it off and clean it real good, and then she tells how to season it too, if like you're tripping about doing it.
Yeah. I got a video from about 3 years ago, probably or longer, when that I did some cast iron seasoning.
Oh, well, there you go.
I'll have to go look at that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure I watched it, but I'll have to go refresh and go look at it.
And they were in
Because
rough.
what's that?
They were in rough shape. They were used. They were rusty. I had to do sand on them and all sorts of crap.
Yeah, Daryl did a thing on that too, on a series on that. He bought a shit ton of those pans at the flea market.
I love them, man. I prefer a cast iron over a regular pan any day for anything. A steak.
My wife loves cast iron.
Yeah,
It's the
just
best.
make sure, Mikey, whenever you're doing that, don't overload the oil. Like very light oil each
Yeah.
time you do it, because if you, well, I made the mistake one time of putting too much oil on mine, and when it baked it on where it kind of had the oil drip pattern on it.
It's
It was
like
nasty and awful.
Yeah.
So
It's like gummy.
Now, what did you use for oil? What kind of oil did you use?
Some
Oily.
some people like flaxseed oil and whatever, I guess, But I don't know, oily. Is it true that they say you should use vegetable oil because it can get rancid?
I think that is true. I think one of the things that Homesteading Family recommends is like a lard or something.
Yep, a large actually. But I store mine in paper bags too.
Oh,
That holds the oil in that paper, and that paper turns into almost like oilcloth. Over time, I'll put like 2 bags together,
that's smart.
and then I put a rubber band around the handle if I can. And then on your cast iron, on your Dutch ovens, I always fold a couple pieces of paper towel up 3, 4, or 5 times to where it's about a 1/8 of an inch or 1/4 of an inch thick, and I stick that in between the lid and the pan
Yeah.
so it gets air.
I'll have to watch that. That sounds awesome.
But I can't wait, man. I got a whole yard to decide where I want to put a burn pit for. I'm going to make a burn pit with some blocks and stuff, so I can cook outside.
Right.
This is going to be amazing. I can't freaking wait.
Ooh.
As you can see, I got boxes of shit behind me here packed.
Yep.
Got a lot more to go. No furniture, just what I got in my room here. That's it. My big screen, my bed, a few things. Yeah, I can't wait.
So you're moving?
Yes, moving back home. Yep. Where
Nah.
Mom and Dad's old place.
Oh.
So there's a lot of memories growing up there since 1971.
I bet.
HRM says it takes about a pound of lard in 4 heats to rebuild a frying pan.
A pound?
I don't need to rebuild it, HRM. I bought a Dutch oven, and no, it's not one of those, what do they call it, Dutch ovens. It's a 10-quarter though.
10-quart, that's a good size. I got a 8 and I got a 10. Or no, I got a number 8.
My wife wants to take the. Now I just thought you mainly use the Dutches outside. My wife says, She says I can do that in the freaking oven.
Right in your oven. Shit, yeah,
Yep.
whatever you cook in an oven, you can fit it in the Dutch oven. You can cook it in your oven.
She says I can do stew. She says, Michael, there's so much things I can do with that thing right now.
Oh yeah.
I can do a cake in there if it's seasoned right. I can put a cake in there.
I make peach cobbler. I made bread. All kinds of things in mine.
Cornbread's the best.
Cornbread. Yep, cornbread in the Dutch oven, or even in a Dutch skillet in the oven.
I can buy a lot at the grocery store, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I thought I could. I thought I could, but see, this is why I need to be on a. This is why I need what I've been dreaming about since I was a kid. I need a chicken coop with some meat chickens and some egg layers. Okay, I need to be where there's like 5 or 6 turkeys and a couple of pigs, because then I'd have all of the lot I needed.
I'd like to have a homestead. I couldn't do that where I'm at, though. I don't think neighbors are too close.
Well,
I've always wanted to, but with my health issues, it'd be so hard. I mean, we do have cows, but
yep.
I want to do chickens, but I'm allergic to feathers, so that would go real great. Yeah. So I don't know. I would love to do stuff like
I
that.
I mean, I don't have to go, off grid stuff and all that. And I'm not even knocking that. I'm not saying that. But
Right.
at least so I can be,
More
Somewhat
self-sufficient.
self-sufficient.
more self-sufficient, more self-reliant, however you want to word it.
Yeah.
And then I know for a fact my wife would have a decent sized garden. So, and now, I don't know. I just like to give it one of these days. I'm just gonna,
I got a perfect spot for a garden.
We
I love
have.
it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, hon.
We have a sand with no topsoil out here, so we're gonna have to do some raised beds and bring in soil and amend it and everything to get it to do what we want it, to grow. Because I've tried container gardening out here, and it's just the containers. I don't care if I water them like crazy; they still dry out like crazy because of this hot Oklahoma wind and sun.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what your problem is out in Oklahoma?
What? I mean,
You got no fucking hills. You got no fucking hills.
Oh yeah, in western Oklahoma, I mean, there's a few, but it's not good enough. Yeah, there's no windbreak at all. Plus, there's
When you can
not many
stand,
trees.
when you can stand on your car in Oklahoma City and see Dallas, there's a problem.
There's this thing called water beads, and they look like the things you put in the little beads that are in like shoes and stuff to help keep the moisture out when you first buy them.
Yeah.
Right.
You can go buy on Amazon. I think you can get like 10,000 for like $9 or $10. When you're mixing your pot of dirt, put some of those in with it. So when it rains, those help soak up moisture and they'll help water your plant during the really hot days.
See, I'd heard that's what they were developed for, but I guess I've heard mixed reviews on that because I heard somebody say that it actually sucks the water away from the soil into the bead. But I don't know anybody that's used them to know for sure, like personally. Have you used them?
We have a tomato plant that we put our fish and everything else from us fishing or our friend fishing. And so when we were putting this tomato plant in this container, I put probably a handful of those beads in it. And so this tomato plant is thriving so good with those because that's one of the plants we don't have to water near as often.
Wow. Well, then I might as well give it a try.
Oh, that's cool.
But yeah, I want to do like a raised bed and raised bed gardening and just put some kind of automatic watering system in. But I definitely need much better soil because under the sand is clay, which makes the clay the sand doesn't hardly hold water, and then you get to the clay and it's just hard. So then the roots don't want to grow down into that, and you can till like crazy, and it'll just set up like concrete.
Yep.
So great for homemade pottery, I'm sure, which would be great in the future if I needed to do that, but not so great for growing stuff, except for maybe yucca plants and sagebrush.
We give it 3 to 5 coats a lot between oven trips. It takes pretty much an afternoon. Yeah, I just, like I said, I just got to, hang on one second. Let me see. I think I have it down here with me right here. Give me 1 second.
Hey guys, I gotta get up. super early in the morning. It's been fun. I will see y'all next week.
All right. Good night,
All right.
Gunpowder Beauty.
Good
take
night,
care.
y'all.
Good night.
You too.
While Mikey's looking at whatever, I guess I've been into trying to get my stuff organized again. I have
God damn, lost my head.
oh,
Who did we lose?
Gunpowder Beauty is left. She said good night.
All right, good night, Flan. Good night, Gunpowder. We're leaving pretty soon, but I just wanted to.
Yeah, I got to get out of here pretty soon too.
Yeah, we're gonna be leaving 2 seconds. But Johnny, this is the Dutch oven I got. Let me do it this way. I meant to do it over the winter, John, and I never did.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's a
so-
good
Nice
one.
deep one too. That's good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
like
pretty
that lid
deep.
too. It's got the good.
And it's
lid on.
got the
Yeah, and
lid.
it's got the ridges on in the lid.
It's got the good lid that holds coals.
Yes.
Yep.
You got feet too.
So, pardon?
Does it have feet on it or just bare bottom? Flat bottom on the outside, on the bottom.
Yep.
No
Yep.
legs. Those are really good for the oven too.
Yep.
A lot easier to put
And-
in there.
Yeah,
Heck yeah.
but I like it, and
What kind is it?
it's a I don't know. Right here, an American camper. I never heard of him, but the wife found it somewhere. She said, "I have something for you." I says, "Oh yeah, what's that?" She says, "Well, I found a." It's got this box. She said, "Oh, it's in the box in the car. You have to go get it though." I go, "Why?" She says, "I don't want to lift it again."
Yeah.
But yeah, look at that. It'll work.
Yeah.
So like I said, I just got to season it and we'll call it a day, you know.
Yep.
Speaking of the calling it a day, listen, you guys, thanks a million for coming in. Everybody on the panel, it was always a pleasure to see you, Oily. Thanks for coming on with us.
Thank you.
Johnny, much appreciated, my friend. Gunpowder, thank you. And what's his name? I was gonna be like, hey, where the hell did you go? But anyway, you guys out in the chat room, thanks a million. Much appreciated. And have a great weekend, everybody. And we'll do this all. We'll do it all over again next Friday night. All right.
All right. Good night. Love
Peace.
y'all.